everyone, I'm Victoria, and today I'd like to give you my top 5 fandoms I am no longer a part of. This is from the Goodreads group Top 5 Wednesday. It was started by Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey and is now moderated by Sam from Thoughts on Tones. As always, links are in the description. So here we go. What are my top 5 fandoms that I am no longer a part of? The first one for me is actually my first fandom that I was ever a part of, and this is kind of outing my age a little bit. It was actually the X-Files. I love this show. It was a paranormal investigative show following Mulder and Scully, FBI agents, and they were my OTP before OTP was like an actual thing. And this was the first time that I ever actually went on the internet and found some fanfic to read and read about different fan speculation about what was going to happen and trying to find spoilers and hidden Easter eggs in it. It just really loved it. Unfortunately, the show kind of went downhill. David Duchovny left and I kind of lost interest in it. And there was another movie which I did see, I didn't love it, and there was a revival of the show, I believe, on Netflix. And honestly, I watched like an episode or two and I just couldn't get into it like I did. So I would not consider myself part of the fandom anymore. I will forever love the original show, of course, but I just don't have any plans to continue on in the fandom as is. My second fandom that I was obsessed with was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So I absolutely love this show. Myself and all of my friends in high school watched it and we all talked about it and we thought about theories about what was going to happen next in it, and we even loved Angel, which is kind of a spin-off series, and I just really enjoyed it. It was wonderful to have a strong, empowered female character. So thank you, Joss Whedon, for that. Very important as a teenage girl growing up to have that kind of figure. Unfortunately, again, I felt like the show kind of went in a direction that I didn't love. The last couple seasons, I didn't even watch. I didn't love the fact that Buffy got together with Spike and things. It just didn't keep my interest. So unfortunately, that is a fandom that I did leave. And now moving on to a fandom that actually is related to books, we have Harry Potter. So again, I read these books when I was an adult. I was not a kid, but I still love them. I absolutely was obsessed with them. I eagerly anticipated when they would come in the mail, when you would order them and they'd arrive. It was amazing. I would also go to like MuggleNet a lot and read different fan theories. I didn't read as much fanfic. I was more into fan theories and speculation and figuring out what was going to happen next. And I definitely enjoyed it. Unfortunately, of course, the books and the movies came to an end. And I'm still just a fan of the series, I will say. I will forever love Harry Potter. But I definitely am not part of the fandom now as we know it. I don't want to read The Cursed Child. I have read super detailed synopsis of it, and it's just not something that I'm interested in. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was an okay movie. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, but I'm not going to go out and buy the screenplay, and I'm not going to look up fan theories on what's going to happen in like the next 6 movies or whatever they have planned. So unfortunately, I wouldn't consider myself a rabid fan of this next stage of Harry Potter. I will forever love, of course, the books and the movies. But again, moving forward, I wouldn't really consider myself part of this new fandom. Next, we have the Sookie Stackhouse books, the Southern Vampire Mysteries, in addition True Blood, the HBO TV show that was based on these books. So I watched the first season of True Blood and I loved it. I was like, ooh, vampire sexy times in Louisiana. I'm there. I need more of this in my life. So I went out and got like the entire box set of these, and of course there were still more books after that I kept buying, and every time there was a new book I would just like auto buy it in hardcover and stuff. And I absolutely adored it. It was like something I had never read before. This is kind of the beginning of my giving up my book snobbery, I guess, I suppose. And I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, the quality of the show kind of dropped off. And I stopped watching that. I still continued reading the books. I would still go online and try and find like spoilers for what was going to happen next. And whenever Charlene Harris, the author, would kind of like drop hints and stuff, I would be like right on that. Unfortunately, again, the quality of the books kind of went downhill really fast. They were like super solid, really enjoyable 4s for me for a long time, and then it was like 3 and then a 2, and I was done. done with it. And from what I can see, I'm actually really glad that I didn't continue on with it, because I think it would have made me angry, because Eric and Sookie, why? What happened? I would have been so angry. I don't want to get into spoilers. I'm glad I'm not part of that fandom anymore. Last but not least, we have Supernatural. So I love Supernatural. It is still on television. It is a, well, supernatural TV show, obviously, about demons and all kinds of things, with the Winchester brothers, Sam and Dean, hunting down evil. The first 5 seasons of this were just mwah, perfect. I loved it. It was amazing. There was a whole arc throughout the entire 5 seasons. And unfortunately, it just kind of lost quality after that. There were still some amazing scenes after that. I will say, I especially love when they did meta things. I tried to watch the 10th season, and I watched those first couple episodes several times, and I just couldn't get into it. And so maybe eventually I will get back to it, but not like I was. I was definitely there. I rewatched episodes. I followed like a whole bunch of different Supernatural Tumblrs, and I was like looking for fan art and fanfic, and I just, unfortunately, it kind of went downhill for me, and so I just decided to kind of put that away and move on to other things. So those are my top 5 fandoms that I am no longer a member of. Are there any fandoms that you are no longer a member of? Maybe any of the ones that I mentioned? Please let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching. Share, like, subscribe, all the things. Hope you have a wonderful day, and see you next time.